Today is April 2nd, and you're listening to the Stock Market Daily News Podcast. Let's catch you up on yesterday's trading day, April 1st. U.S. stocks ripped higher overnight, tracking a global rally fueled by hopes for a rapid end to the Iran conflict. The S&P 500 leapt more than 2%, the Dow Jones jumped over 600 points, and the Nasdaq soared nearly 3%. Investors shrugged off recent volatility, diving back into risk assets as geopolitical headlines eased. Here's what moved markets and what it means for your portfolio. First up, global markets staged their best day in months after President Trump said he expects the U.S. Iran conflict could end within weeks, regardless of a deal with Tehran. That sparked a risk-on rally. Asian stocks surged 4%, and the major U.S. indexes followed suit. Energy stocks popped with Brent crude swinging from under $100 up to $105 amid reports the UAE may intervene to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. If tensions ease, watch for oil and energy volatility, but also for a possible rotation out of war-driven winners. In the crypto world, Bitcoin inched up to about $68,000, up 0.2% for the day. But crypto was surprisingly calm despite huge equity swings. Morgan Stanley's new low-fee Bitcoin ETF is making waves, giving Wall Street clients new access and possibly setting the stage for more mainstream crypto adoption. The ETF's approval means more advisors can allocate to Bitcoin, which could be a catalyst if Q2 remains risk-friendly. Turning to gold, the safe haven failed to deliver in this crisis. Gold prices rebounded to $4,700, but that's down nearly 12% in March, their worst month since the financial crisis in 2008. Analysts say gold's traditional hedge role is under scrutiny. For investors, this means rethinking diversification strategies. Bonds and even Bitcoin may now play a larger role alongside gold in turbulent times. In corporate news, Unilever's blockbuster deal to merge its food business with McCormick drew a sour reaction from the market. Unilever shares fell over 7% in London, while McCormick dropped more than 6% in New York. Investors worry the deal, valued at more than $40 billion, gives Unilever shareholders an uncertain path and puts pressure on McCormick to digest a massive acquisition. Key takeaway: not all M&A deals deliver instant value, and big shifts in the food sector are raising questions over strategy and valuation. Finally, the cannabis sector lost some green. Cambria Cannabis ETF, known by the ticker TOKE, announced it's shutting down as investor interest goes up in smoke. The fund struggled as cannabis stocks sank and regulatory progress stalled, following a wild ride since its 2019 launch. The closure is just the latest sign that cannabis investing remains a high-risk, high-volatility arena where fortunes can change quickly. Wrapping up, the S&P closed up over 2%, the Dow was higher by more than 600 points, and the Nasdaq surged nearly 3%. Sentiment improved sharply on hopes for a peaceful end to the Iran war, but caution remains as investors reassess traditional safe havens and look for portfolio resilience beyond gold. Looking ahead, keep your eyes on upcoming earnings reports, Friday's jobs data, and President Trump's scheduled address tonight that could set the tone for the rest of the week. Don't forget to follow or subscribe to this podcast for your 2-minute market update every morning. See you tomorrow.